Interested in a free $50,000 life insurance policy? I'm Amy Akers, and I'll have that story coming up.
Temperatures outside, beautiful. Temperatures inside, not so nice. But nobody knew it was going to be this warm in March. I'm Kelly Ricks, that story coming up.
One organization holds a basketball tournament to celebrate the life of a Grand Valley student.
Those stories and more coming up on GV10 News.
Good morning, Grand Valley. I'm Tara Hayes.
And I'm Austin Brunner. Life insurance can be a critical safety net for some families, but also something lower income families can't afford. Amy Akers has a story of one program that can make all the difference.
First I thought it was maybe too good to be true, but it really is a legitimate offer that they're doing. And
Melissa Bilski is a single parent to her one-year-old son Trevor. Today, she's at the Southeast Community Association for the free $50,000 life insurance policy. That's right, free.
that's a great feeling to know that he'll have money to be able to go to college or any kind of schooling that he wants in the future when he's older.
The policy promises families $50,000 towards their child's education in the event something were to happen to them. A comfort many couldn't otherwise afford.
Well, there's a demographic out there that really has a need for life insurance.
And today, Mass Mutual and Family Promise of Grand Rapids are answering that need. Here's how it works. Applicants have to be working parents between 19 and 42, have at least one child under 18, and have a family income between $10,000 and $40,000.
I think it's a wonderful program. I'm glad that I'm able to be here in Grand Rapids to help roll out the program to the families here.
Over 12,000 policies have already been given away nationwide, still leaving almost 8,000 up for grabs. The program is a completely philanthropic initiative that hopes to give away a total of $10 billion.
Just one of the ways that we can give back to the community. It makes me feel pretty good.
In Grand Rapids, I'm Amy Akers.
Since the program started in 2003, over $1 million has already been paid out in life insurance policies.
Grand Rapids went bald for a good cause Friday night as more than 60 people shaved their heads. The Van Andel Institute hosted Shave to Save in an effort to raise money and awareness for pediatric cancer. Graduate students Ken Valkenberg, Casey Dorshaw, and Cassie Schumacher organized the event, which raised more than $20,000. Even the dean at the Institute, Julie Davis Turner, joined in on the fun and shaved her head.
And shaving our head is one symbol of bringing people together and showing the people that for any reason that don't have hair, that they're beautiful and we love them.
The 68 shaves included cancer survivors, family members, researchers, and celebrity DJ Rob Brandt. An 18-year-old woman was hospitalized after falling out a dorm window at Michigan State University. Campus police say just after 3 a.m. on Sunday, Alexandra Pugh fell from the 6th floor window of North Case Hall. According to the MSU police, there were no indications of suspicious activity. Pugh, who is not an MSU student, was transported to a local hospital for treatment where she has been listed in fair condition. The incident remains under investigation by MSU police.
Grand Valley journalism major Stephanie Dybel went from student advocate to pageant queen when she was crowned Miss Wheelchair Michigan. The pageant was held at Aquinas College on March 3rd and involved much more than makeup and formal wear. Dybel had to show her passion for advocacy and breaking barriers for those with disabilities.
I try and get people to understand that people in chairs and people with disabilities are basically just like anybody else in the world, and we can do anything we want to too.
As Miss Wheelchair Michigan, Dybel will be traveling across Michigan on a speaking tour to address architectural issues and attitudes towards those with disabilities. She plans on graduating from Grand Valley in December. Now, Tara, I didn't even know there was a wheelchair pageant in Michigan.
Yeah, you know, I had no idea either, but I have seen her around on campus, and it's great that she can be so passionate about this.
Yeah, great passion from her.
Yeah. Well, stick around. Annie has more on sports coming up.
Lacrosse had 2 important home games this weekend. I'm Annie Madonis with more on that coming up.
Students come to participate in a 3-on-3 basketball tournament, all to honor a fallen student. That story coming up.
And we're back with Lauren McElrath, who attended a tournament that celebrated the life of a GVSU student who died while playing basketball in the rec center. Welcome, Lauren.
Thank you.
Yes, the tournament was a fundraiser for a fallen student and basketball lover who passed away last October. Shane Welch went out for what he thought would be a regular game of basketball until he started complaining of chest pains when he suddenly collapsed due to what we now know as a pre-existing heart condition.
He kind of inspired us, especially the way he passed away at the rec playing ball. It just kind of inspired me to want to start and do something for him and incorporate basketball in some way.
Welch was a member of the organization called BLACK, which stands for Black Leaders Aspiring for Critical Knowledge. They put this tournament together to serve as a fundraiser to create a scholarship fund in Welch's name.
He was always there for people, so this is our way of continuing that legacy and also giving back to others who, he wasn't able to touch. They're able to get touched by him in a way that they don't even know yet.
Participants are not only competing to raise money for a scholarship fund, but a portion of the monies will be benefiting the American Heart Association.
I decided to sign up for a great cause, We're out here trying to raise money for Shane Welch's scholarship. It's a great cause, just out here supporting. We're going to raise money and we're going to win.
This tournament, held at Oakwood Intermediate School, was the organization's first annual tournament, and it most certainly won't be the last.
Well, it looks like a lot of people were in attendance.
Yeah.
Did Shane's parents happen to make it?
Unfortunately, they were not able to make it. They're actually from Saginaw, but they were really thrilled that the organization put this on for Shane.
Yeah, and it sounds like a great organization.
Yes, the president described the organization as ambitious, and that's exactly what Shane was, an ambitious individual.
Sounds like a great cause. Thank you, Lauren.
You're welcome.
GVSU women's lacrosse played on their new field this weekend. Annie Madonis joins us with a live update. Welcome, Annie.
Thanks, Tara. I actually checked out the field the other day. It's pretty nice, and they also have brand new facilities over there, too.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, thanks. GV lacrosse played 2 crucial games at home with hopes of evening their record to 4-4. GVSU began the weekend with the game on Saturday against Tiffin. The Lakers started off strong as they had a 6-0 run within the first 12 minutes of the game. They continued to have the lead even after the second half began with the score 10-4. Then they went on a 3-0 run with goals by Rachel Leibovitz and Allie Dixon. Victoria Devine and Leibovitz were the last Lakers to score with less than 9 minutes to go. Tiffin added 2 more goals to the scoreboard, but it was not enough to keep up with GV. GVSU won 16-8. Then on Sunday, the Lakers faced Olivet. GV quickly took control of the game as they went on a 12-0 run within the first 16 minutes. Olivet scored to make it 12-1 in the first half, but they were not able to convert any more goals from there. GVSU added more goals in the second half to make the final score 21-1. Leibovitz had a fantastic weekend as she tallied most goals on Saturday with 6 and then again on Sunday with 5 goals.
I mean, I'm proud of what I've been able to accomplish. My goal was not to score that many goals, but to get assists, so I'm glad that I got those 2 assists today.
GV women's lacrosse now has the record of 4-4. They head to Colorado next weekend to face Fort Lewis and Regis University. Now switching gears to some March Madness. The Elite 8 took place this weekend for men's NCAA Division I basketball. Kentucky came out with a win over Baylor. Louisville battled to finish off Florida by 4 points. And then there were some slight upsets as Ohio State defeated number 1 ranked Syracuse, and Kansas got the win against number 1 ranked North Carolina. Final Four takes place on March 31st with Kentucky, Louisville, Ohio State, Kansas, all fighting for the championship title.
So Annie, how does your bracket look?
It actually doesn't look very good, Tara. I had Michigan State, Florida State, and North Carolina, and then Kentucky. So really Kentucky was the only one that I had a good one with.
Well, that's a bummer for Michigan State. I'm a huge Spartan fan, but hopefully Kentucky can pull through.
Yeah.
There's a special program at Grand Valley to help students work off weight. Danielle Gagne has more.
Students at Grand Valley are getting fit and dropping pounds with the 2nd annual Grand Valley Weight Loss Challenge Extravaganza. Instructor Linda Morehouse has been helping students learn how to work out and eat properly.
Everyone knows that there's freshman 15, and I think it's freshman 30 now, because they come into college maybe a little overweight.
Former Weight Loss Challenge participant and current exercise science major Kate Moyer attributes her new healthy lifestyle to eating right and this exercise tip.
Don't make it boring. Versatility is key. So the more fun you make it, the more likely you will be to stick with it. Get friends involved, family, whatever it may be.
Lifting weights like I'm doing here is a crucial part of losing weight and getting in shape. But experts say that if you lift more than you can handle, it might actually take longer for your muscles to repair after a strenuous workout. Experts recommend starting small and working your way up for maximum results.
Levi Haight, a GVSU student who mentors students during the GVSU weight loss extravaganza, says that it's more than just losing weight. It's a total mind and body transformation.
I mean, it's easier not carrying around excess body weight. One of the simple ways that you can test that theory is run a lap around a track.
In Allendale, I'm Danielle Gagne.
Graduation isn't the only thing that has students squirming in their seats. Coming up, Kelly Ricks is going to tell us about the heat wave in the classroom last week.
And Janae Donaldson tells us about what the weather is going to be like this week.
It's springtime and temperatures have it feeling a lot like summer. See when temperatures are supposed to drop. I'm Janae Donaldson. More about weather coming up on GV10 News.
Last week we had a spell of warm weather, which was great outside, but inside not so much. Kelly Ricks tells us more about problems in Grand Valley's air conditioning system.
It was like super duper unpleasant.
Yeah, it's very uncomfortable.
It's too hot in this room.
Oh my God, it's terrible. And we still have like probably a week until they'll turn the AC on, so.
Although many of us pray for heat and sunshine, nobody was expecting 80 degrees in March. Temperatures in the classroom and facilities on campus ended up being 10 to 15 degrees warmer than the temperature outside. The problem? The air conditioning is not on.
I need to go outside, and I had a linguistics class, and we sat in there for about an hour and 15 minutes, and I probably lost like 10 pounds, so that was that.
The GVSU's facilities service team is working on 4 projects in the utility tunnels until March 28th, and the air cannot be turned on until the work is done. Steve Lisovec says the heat is making it hard for students and teachers to stay in class.
Like I had a 6 to 9 a week ago, and she cut the class like in half. Like we left like 2 hours early because she's like, you know what, just get out of here. Yeah. It's too hot in this room.
Some teachers have found alternatives other than being in the stuffy classroom. However, some people that work at facilities at GVSU can't beat the heat.
Oh, it's awful. I mean, there's ovens at every station, and the heat just radiates throughout the whole place, and there's not a single window you can open in there. Like, you can see outside, but no air gets through. And that dish room, oh my God, it's terrible.
Due to many complaints, air conditioning was turned on March 21st for the south side of campus. As for other buildings, the air will be coming on during this week. In Allendale, I'm Kelly Ricks.
We've gone from unseasonably hot weather for the spring to pretty cool temperatures. Janae Donaldson has more on what to expect for the next couple of days.
Thanks, Austin. Although it's been feeling a lot like summer, the warm weather has to come to an end. Take a look at the blooming flowers on Grand Valley's campus. Temperatures this week peaked into the upper 80s but quickly changed. Friday and Saturday brought lots of rain and wind as temperatures dropped into the low 60s. The rain stopped for Sunday and Monday. It was partly cloudy with the sun peeking through the clouds. Today, it's most likely to be cloudy with a 20% chance of precipitation, but temperatures only reaching to 53 and a low of 49. Will the warm weather return to a hot spring or will it stay the same? Let's take a look at the 5-day forecast. There won't be much change. On Wednesday, we'll get a sunshine, but a high of 56 and a low of 40 with a 20% chance of precipitation. Thursday, there will be a high of 54 and a low of 37. Friday, temperatures will peak at 59 and a low of 43. Saturday, we will have a high of 57 and a low of 41 with a 60% chance of precipitation. And Sunday, our first day of April, there will be a high of 60 and a low of 43.
Janae, you look outside, it looks like it should be 70 or 80 degrees. Then you actually go outside and you're freezing. When will the warm weather return?
Probably no time soon, within the next couple of weeks. There's going to be mild temperatures and a lot of rain. But you know what they say? April showers brings May flowers, so hopefully we'll get some warm weather.
Hopefully we'll get those tulips popping and we can go see some beautiful flowers out
Hopefully.
there. Yeah. Thank you, Janae.
No problem.
Last week, Grand Valley hosted a technology show on renewable energy that featured some of the latest products made right here in Michigan. The 2-day event attracted owners and employees from local businesses who wanted to learn about alternative energy. Showcase products included ones that run on wind, thermal, and solar power. Speakers pointed out that companies using alternative energy could receive payment from the state as a reward for switching to a renewable form. Energy consultant Daryl Teets said the show is meant to help people open up the idea of new energy sources.
they don't have to be alone or feel like they have no resources to investigate the possibilities of renewable energy technologies and installations.
Seminars at the show raised awareness about a proposed law that would require 25% of Michigan energy to come from a renewable source by 2025.
Fans gobbled up tickets Friday night to see The Hunger Games, the popular movie based on the novels by Suzanne Collins. The film filled fans' appetites with a $155 million opening weekend. The huge haul marks the third best debut ever, following last year's Harry Potter finale. The studio behind the movie, Lionsgate, has never had a film make more than $120 million at the box office during the opening weekend. The Hunger Games brought in $19.7 million at midnight screenings, along with fans dressed as their favorite characters from the story. Now, Tara, I have not gone to that opening weekend and seen The Hunger Games. How about you?
No, I haven't.
Are you going to?
Yeah, probably this week.
I'm not going to see it.
Why?
I'm Harry Potter, Ron Weasley.
Oh, well, to support your Harry Potter obsession, I bought a Harry Potter wand in Universal.
That's rather impressive. I'm kind of disappointed I haven't got a wand myself.
It's okay. Well, that's all we have for you, Grand Valley. I'm Tara Hayes.
And I'm Austin Brunner. Thank you for joining us.